Hello everybody, it is Stinger Splash and I'm back with another Blu-ray Steelbook update. A little bit later than I was originally going to do, but I kept putting it off. I had other things on the last week or so, and then each time I was going to do it, another Steelbook would come, so I thought I'd wait until today. So yeah, I've got 4 to show. One is a brand new release that's actually out on Monday. The other one was out last week, and the other 2 were sale Steelbooks. So let's have a look at the sale Steelbooks first. And first up is the Day the Earth Stood Still. This is one of the Fox Steelbooks from their recent range where the artwork is not the best, to be perfectly honest. This is one of the better ones, and as you can see, it's still not anything great. But it is a 1950s style, so it's not too bad, I suppose. Pretty minimalistic, but it was only it was on sale for £5, and it was also part of their 10% off for Comic Con weekend, so it was £4.50, which makes it, along with the other one I'm going to show, you know, basically the cheapest new Steelbook I've ever bought, at least in terms of Blu-rays. You know, I've had some second-hand Steelbooks cheap, like a few years ago when I got Captain America and Thor, the HMV exclusives, for £1.99 each from That's Entertainment. But yeah, for brand new releases, these two, along with the Poseidon Adventure, The Day the Earth Stood Still, £4.50 each is as cheap as they're probably going to get for me. So yeah, this one is a bit better. It's got embossed title with the border there, and the artwork is pretty nice as well. You know, classic sort of adventure, if you like, from I think it was from the 70s, but there's the disc, might have been the 60s. But yeah, another really good price, and I think it was actually cheaper to buy these on Steelbook than it was just regular Blu-ray, so can't really complain at that. Okay, so next up is one that I wasn't sure I was going to get actually, and that is Young Frankenstein. This is the first ever, we don't know if it'll be the last, but the first ever Comic Con exclusive that Zavvi have put out. This was only available at London Comic Con originally. They had 1,000 copies, and they did say that any that didn't sell would be put up on the website. So they sold some. Now they reckon, they said there was 1,000 copies, they reckon they only had 200 up for sale after Comic Con. I mean, I know London Comic Con isn't, you know, is not like a San Diego Comic Con. There's a lot of people there though, but I'm not sure there's 800 Steelbook collectors there. And you'd have to be a Steelbook collector to pay 20 quid for this. You know what I mean? You're not just going to buy this because, you know, well, maybe some people bought it because it's an exclusive, and I know some probably bought them to sell on eBay, and you will have seen right after Comic Con people wanting 50, 60 quid for this. I'm hoping that's come down a lot because it's £20 from Zavvi. It is some nice artwork on this. Now I actually paid £18 because again, it was part of the Comic Con weekend 10% off, so it's even better. But it's the same disc as before. I've actually still got the Armory I've got to sell, but that's the only bit of colour you're going to see on this, because obviously it's a black and white movie, even though it's from 1980, I think it was. But yeah, I really love this film, and so I had to pick up the Steelbook when it was available. But it did take about 4 or 5 hours to sell out, so I'm not too sure they actually had 200, or if they just said they did to make people buy it, because, you know, Zavvi would never lie about anything, would they? No company would lie to try and get people to buy things. So I'd be surprised if there wasn't at least 500 left, maybe even more. Alright, and the final one for today is this one that just came just about half an hour ago, and that is Tangled 3D. And this one wasn't supposed to be released until after Snow White, I think, but this is later on in the collection. I think there's been 24 released, and I think this is number 26 or 27. I think Sleeping Beauty and Snow White, which still haven't been released yet, are supposed to have come before this, but for whatever reason haven't been sent out yet. So this one was £21, didn't get any discounts on this one, but it's a lovely Steelbook. Unfortunately, it's so dark these days, you can tell it's November. I've got the light on, and I've got the window, you know, I've got the curtains open. Maybe that's a bit better, but yeah, it's a lovely Steelbook, quite dark, but you've got a nice embossed title, and a lot of embossing here, all over the place, all on Rapunzel's hair, and on the boat, like, there's a lot of embossing going on there. It's a nice glossy finish as well, lovely artwork, and inside we're going to change from the norm. This is still part of the Disney Movie Rewards as well, by the way. Here's the 3D disc. As you'll notice, it's not the usual crappy blue plain 2D disc. they're using the new printed discs that they've got for the classics range. You can buy them with the slipcases. I am not going into that because I would want them all. I'd want all of the Disney ones like this, and I'd want all the villain ones as well. It's not worth getting into. For me, it's regular Amaris I've already got, or it's Steelbooks, and that'll do. You know, I don't need them all to match. I've sort of made peace with that. So that's it for this video. That's all for to show today. So altogether, yeah, it was about I think £48 for the 4, which isn't too bad. And I will be back soon with more. I've got the X-Men Days of Future Past coming, and I think 21 and 22 Jump Street. But my next video, which I'm going to do in a minute, but it's going to go up tomorrow, is a look at the brand new Warner Brothers Diamond Lux range. I don't have all of them, but I bought 3, which were Batman, which came today, the Green Mile, and Gremlins, which came yesterday. So I'm going to do a video for them. That'll be up tomorrow for you. And then Monday, I just got the dispatch through. On Monday, I'm going to do an unboxing of the Amazon exclusive Batman classic TV series, which is my most expensive Blu-ray or DVD box set purchase ever, to beat my previous record, which was set I think in 2004, 2005. So yeah, we'll have that one on Monday. But until then, thanks again for watching, and have a great Saturday. Bye for now.